Good morning. Good morning to everyone out there. I know probably not a lot of people are up, but I wanted to do a quick live. I put out a poll, I think 2 days ago now, asking y'all if I stopped covering Big Brother, would you still support my page? And to be honest with you, I've asked this question before, just not in a poll. And I got a lot of responses, and 95% of them were really positive. So I put up this poll for the ghost followers or the people who are just watching the page to see me fail. And I expected, hey, in an anonymous poll, that's where a lot of people are going to let their opinion be known. So I thought the number of people who said they wouldn't support my page without Big Brother content on it would be larger. Matter of fact, I thought it might be more than half. I guess, unfortunately for y'all, it's not. 68% of people anonymously said that they would still support my page without Big Brother. And I would say that more than 68% of people found my page because of Big Brother. So that's significant to me. Thank y'all for that. That's significant to me because that means I have created good enough and solid enough off-season content that several people, the majority of people as a matter of fact, who found me because of my Big Brother recaps, enjoy what I have brought to the table in the off-season. And that's why I'm continuing with it. If you guys have noticed, most of what I've covered in the off-season has not even been Big Brother. Like, yeah, the first few weeks out of the house, I was doing mostly Big Brother content. But then I was like, okay, I'm off that because that's not what I started my page with. I started my page with mental health content. I started my page with music content and fitness content. Those are basically my lanes that I was in before I did any Big Brother. So it means a lot to me that there's people who see my vision and support my movement and would support my page if I never covered Big Brother again. Because I've said this before and I'll say this again, I'm not really a Big Brother page. I've never really considered myself a Big Brother page. And if you go check my history, I covered less than half of this season. I started covering Big Brother by happenstance. And I say all of that to say, I don't need Big Brother. And that's not to say that I'm above or better than covering Big Brother, but I don't need it. It's just a thing that I watch that entertains me, and I learned that when I talk about it, there's a lot of people who enjoy hearing what I have to say, my views and my opinions and my live reactions. So I rode the wave in that regard, and don't get me wrong, I highly appreciate the show. I have 1,850 subscribers as of now, and in like September, when I just started covering the show, I had less than 100 subscribers. So I attribute a lot of my subscribers to the show. I'm thankful for the show for helping me build my platform. But I don't have to cover Big Brother. I don't have to get in beefs with anyone who covers Big Brother. I don't have to even get interviews. I want to get interviews because I want to provide something different for my subscribers and my supporters. So obviously, I'm working towards that, but I don't have to get them. I don't have any Big Brother interviews as of now. People are still following me. If I get one, I get one. If I don't, I don't. So, I say all that to say, I didn't make that poll because I was considering, hey, am I going to cover Big Brother or am I not going to cover Big Brother? I'm going to cover it. No matter what anyone says. When I first started covering Big Brother, there was a big amount of support that I was getting from people. And then there was like a weird group that was telling me, you're not allowed to cover this or talk about this person, or this is not your lane. You're trying to copy this one or imitate that one. And I'm like, where's all this coming from? I'm new here. I don't even know anything about y'all, because I really just started watching the show in 2020. And when I watched it in 2020, I didn't cover any live feeds. I didn't watch live feeds. I didn't have a Paramount Plus subscription. I didn't have a Twitter, or I did have a Twitter, but I wasn't really using Twitter, especially not for Big Brother. I didn't like Big Brother. I watched The Challenge. That was my show. So I used to think that people were following me just because of Big Brother, but now I realize from enough people telling me, from my subscribers and from my members, from this poll, and just from my daily interactions with people, from my lives, they're here for me. Big Brother is just one facet of me, and something that we all get to enjoy together. And unfortunately, for the people who want to see me stop, I'm not going to stop. The only thing that would ever make me stop covering Big Brother is if I ever didn't find it fun, or if I didn't have the time. None of you is ever going to make me stop. None of you is ever going to make me stop. And apparently, there's not enough of y'all to even make me think that the majority of people don't want to see me cover this anymore. I think even the people who put those comments out enjoy watching me as well. Even if it's watching me to see if one day I'm just going to have this wow, I can't speak right now. Trying to exercise and talk at the same time is hard, I promise y'all. Seismic shift. There we go. Seismic shift in my personality and who I am. And I start engaging and indulging in things that other people do. Or I have some kind of breakdown because I'm like, oh, that comment was the one. That was too much. Now I'm just going to hop out the game. Nah, this is not as significant as you might think it is. When I started covering Big Brother, a lot of you already know this, but you might not know this time frame. My dad had a stroke the day before finale night. And then I got on my live on finale night to cover the last episode and to give like post-episode reactions and stuff. And people were saying wild and reckless things to me. And I remember I did a live right before I went to the hospital. I did a live after I came back from the hospital. This was the day before. A lot of people were on both of those lives. And then I did another live the night of finale night while he was getting all his tests and all this different stuff. And I was stressed out because this was a really bad one too. And the trolls were out that night. And they were wilding and they were saying wild things. And I'll tell you something. If it didn't make me leave then, it is not going to make me leave now. And secondly, there was definitely more love than hate going on. I want to highlight that. Yes, there's always going to be those haters, doubters, trolls, whatever, but the love is what keeps this thing going, keeps the machine going, and keeps me going. And that's what I'm focused on. That's what I pay attention to. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the people who really encouraged me to do this, because that's why I did it. I didn't just get on here and say, I'm the ish. Everybody loves me. I got on here. I just started talking. And people were like, why were you not doing this before? Are you going to come back tomorrow? Can you talk about this? I would love to hear your take on this. I enjoy watching your videos about this. This helped me. I was feeling down today and I saw this video and now I feel better. Now I feel happy. I was going through this situation in my life and you gave this particular set of advice, and now I'm able to have a tool to use in this certain situation. Or if it comes to just the show, they're like, I appreciate your viewpoint on this person or this situation. It's different than what I'm used to seeing. You're a lot clearer and more level-headed than the average person, and you look at things from all different angles. So I took those things and I ran with them, and that's why I'm not going anywhere, and that's why I'm still here. That's why I'm going to continue to be here. So don't worry. For those of you who are like, wow, I would still support you if you didn't cover Big Brother. I love your Big Brother coverage. You're going to get more Big Brother coverage, especially when the next season starts. I don't know how much I'm going to be covering during the off season. It depends what's happening, what the topic is. You know, I'm still going to cover some things. Whatever that I feel I can really dive into and say, like, I feel comfortable covering this, or I like covering this, I enjoy covering this, I'm still going to be covering it. But trust me, when season 25 rolls around, I'll be a well-oiled machine. You guys will already know where to look for your Big Brother coverage. If possible, we're going to do live feed parties. I'm going to have breakdowns, episode breakdowns. We're going to be talking about everything going on in the house guests. I'm going to be talking to the trolls too, because I know there's going to be a lot of new ones. And yeah, I'm still going with the Big Brother coverage. But the fact that you guys say that you will still support me and watch me without the Big Brother coverage means that between now and like July, I believe, is when they start, I'm still going to have a lot of you here to talk to, chop it up with, and just deliver a high quality of content as I have been doing. Thank you all. As you can see, I'm here in the gym, the hotel gym. It was the first thing that I was going to do in the morning, and I have to get my gym part in there before I'm able to face the day. And I hope all of you guys have a great day. We'll talk soon.